Hello and welcome to another unboxing figures video. This year as well I treated myself with some collectible art figures. These are all from Kika Goods because, you know, that's the website that actually ships here and has a great selection. Not sponsored, not affiliated. They were the ones that I actually got some of these boxes from the last time I unboxed things, and I even got some of the same series this time. Now, little disclaimer, not all of these are for myself, some of them are from a friend, or for a friend I guess, but I got the permission to unpack them all, and in some cases it even helps us to decide which one goes to whom. Now, these last two boxes are a bit special because they were from the promos, so I didn't know what I would be getting, but we're gonna go through that in the end. Let's start out with these packs. This is actually from the Arrow Garden series that I have the full collection of, the Egyptian gods as like animals, and this is called Arrow Sweet Idol, and they're basically minifigures but with like the same type of gods in there. Here you can see the packaging, they're like cute little blind baggies, and they're very simple. They're just bags with like a ruffle thing to make it easier to tear, and they don't come with any like sheets or anything at all. Like the guide on which figures you can get, I guess you have to look up online. But they come in different varieties. They come in like a pastel color and then this like really cool oil slick, almost rainbow sheen. It doesn't do it that much justice on camera, but I still think you can see it very well. So we got this little Numis, and then we got, I can't remember, is this Bastard? I know Bastard is a cat, but I can't remember, like you know, the headpiece and stuff. Now, I tested, and like coloration is on there really, really well. As you could see, like I scratched it with my nail, nothing came off, and it doesn't feel rough. I think it's like actually like coated in something. And I just love these colors. Like the pastel ones have like a clear base in some of the colors. And like the placement of them is really well. Like it looks like they're casted with the colors, and they like are sealed with them, and there's no like color leak, color spillage at all. So they're very deliberately placed, very well worked, and they're super heavy even for the small weight. As you can see, even though these are similar molds, like, or exactly the same, the colors are so different that actually, like, I love both of them. I really love this clear effect with the purple or pinkish tones depending on the figure. And like this clear red is just pure beauty. It almost reminds me of like fruit juice or red resin for like translucent resin for 3D printing or something. Here you can see again the oil slick. I think they're so cute, and I think they're such a cute addition to my collection. I'm not going for like a full set or anything. I just really wanted an assortment of them. And actually, two of these are going to a friend of mine. And since we have some double in different colors, we're gonna like split it up, and you know, I will choose a variety where we both get the same one of like same effects. And I think, you know, it's like, even though it is the same mold, I think like the differences really, really work well. And you know, for like a cheaper in quotation marks figure collection, for like, you know, an add-on on the shelves, I think they're amazing. Now next up, I wanted to get more of these vegetable fairies. I got some of the previous series before, and I decided to pick up some more. So I wanted to get series 2, and I absolutely love the front cover artwork. I think my favorite ones are definitely the spicy chicken. This like cat and the pumpkin is absolutely adorable. I love this like tiger lettuce cabbage thing. I don't care too much for the walrus, but the rest of them are absolutely adorable. So let's hope I get something good here. And one thing I like is the tear strips are very sturdy, and they still have a flap to like hold them in place. So if you want to display these boxes, you absolutely can like put it back together. And of course we got spoiled, and oh my goodness, this is adorable. As you can see, this is a coaster again. The previous ones came with those too. And it's basically like a cabbage dog. I cannot tell if it has like a tiger suit or if it's like an actual like tiger cabbage. Either way, it's absolutely adorable. And I love that they come with coasters. The coasters have like this satin finish on top, and you can just use them to display your figures, or as actual coasters because they have the cork on the bottom. I would never use them as coasters. I think they're too pretty, but oh my goodness, look at this guy. I think it's just more supposed to be more of like the standard cabbage dog in a tiger costume, and it looks so adorable. And the details, I love these figures. That's why I picked up more of these series. Like the shading on the cabbage is amazing, and like the details are so adorable. Like look at these huge eyes that just are staring at you. Like the leaves have all these vein details and all this beautiful painted shading. The one thing I don't care too much about is this like sheen the black color has on the tiger costume, but you know, it's fine. It's like in the back, you can hardly see it, and it's adorable like in general, just with these paw pads and stuff. And you can see the coaster a bit better. It's just so cute. I love them, and they're so damn heavy. And actually these coasters came with the previous series too, which is amazing. Now, I also wanted to take my chances at another Series 3. This one I opened before, and I got the like meerkats, I think they are, these ones. And I really love this like Pouncy carrot crab. I think it's so adorable. The dino is amazing. Again, this chicken, this sriracha chicken is cute. This bird is absolutely gorgeous. I think the only ones I really don't care for, or not that much, is like the apple donkey, I think it is. But that one is either way still like absolutely adorable. So I think I'm gonna be happy with like all of them. And this package again, same tear strip, same like design. I like how consistent they are. Like the packages are the same size, so if you want to display them, because I know people like to display them, you can. And again, we got spoiled. Also, they come with a packet of desiccant to like keep things dry, which is nice. And oh my goodness, we got the broccoli dino. I love this. This looks so adorable. I can't wait to see the figure. And oh my goodness, he's a chunker, but he's such a cute chunker. Come with like a little QR code sticker or whatever sticker thing, but I'm just gonna remove that. But look at the shading. They even put like the little yellow and like lighter spots on top. This detail is just amazing, even though it's so simple. He doesn't have any paw pads or anything, unlike, you know, the tiger has, but he looks so happy. Like all the details are just gorgeous, like the shading on the feet, and like even like these little like variations on like the more like stocky bit. So cute. I'm super happy with this one. Now the next one is this like bread Shiba kind of, or in general like Shiba cafe series, and I just love the Shiba in this like bread bag. But there's so many adorable ones, like the one on the plate here in the donut, or the one in the cup. I think like almost all of these are absolutely adorable, and I would absolutely love to have them. These are like these kind of figures that I actually would put in my kitchen if I had like a dedicated space for them. Maybe in the future, when I have my own place, I will, like, you know, make a little shelf and just have them sit there in between like herbs and all that kind of stuff, because I think that would be super cute and nice. And, you know, why not adorn your kitchen with things like that? And oh my goodness, I got the one I really wanted. I got the bread one. Oh, this makes me so happy. Like, as I said, I would have been happy with practically all of them, but this one was the one I really wanted when I saw them at first. This was like the icon they had on front to like show the figures, and I just love it. It looks so squished, but so fluffy. You know, the shading is very soft. There is a little bit of color spillage. I think they like put on the like plastic dome a little bit before the color was fully dry. I will try and clean this up. You can see like the inside has the colors there. I think it will be fine. The like plastic baggie is a little bit foggy, but I think that just adds to, you know, the overall thing. Like, it's not that foggy that you cannot see all the details, but it really makes it look like it's an actual plastic baggie. And the details, you even have a price tag there and a little logo, and you look so squished, and like the shading is so soft. I mean, it doesn't have shading per se, it just has coloring, but like the coloring is so soft that it actually looks like one of these like fluffy milk breads or something. And you know, he just looks cozy in there. I think like instead of a Shiba, a cat would have fit also, you know, in that, since cats, they squeeze in tight places. But this is so adorable, with his like little bumps being squeezed and all that. And actually the back of the card has shows some of the other options. And this is just a normal like really heavy cardstock collector cards, but I still like to keep them. I think they're very nice. Now for this one, I actually got another one of these in the previous series, this exact one. This is the bird series, the working bird series. And last time I got the artist bird, and I really love the packaging and the like figures overall because they're so cute. I don't know which exactly I'm hoping for. I mean, a double would be a shame, but like anything else I think would be adorable in general. So let's see. Oh, and we got a different base than last time, and of course the sheet cards, and oh my goodness, it looks like we got the snowman. This is perfect for this time of year. So they come in these like adorable like mail postal baggies, and they have this like Hokkaido bird postal stamp on them. I love this one on the last one so much too. I actually kept them as like display pieces because they're so adorable. Like anything from like the packaging to the figure is like a collectible in this one, which is why I love them so much. And look at this little snowbird. It's so simple. It doesn't really have much shading. I guess the hat has some casted shading in like the plastic, but look at it. Like the clear fits perfectly. The clear hat, it almost looks like ice, and the ice flower too, and then this little cute scarf. The base in this one is also different. This is also a full plastic base. It looks like a cloud of snow, honestly. It's so cute. It's just perfect. I love it. And I'm so happy with this figure. Like, I hoped for, you know, anything cute, honestly, besides, you know, a double. I think my absolute chasers, like, besides the artist that I got last time, were the bee farmer, the honey bee farmer, and the one in the hot tub. But yeah, I was so happy. I didn't know what the secret one was. I didn't see the snowman. Okay, actually the lavender field tender would have also been really amazing, but I didn't know the snowbird existed. And here you can see it with the other one in detail. Again, they don't have shading. They're very simply painted, but they're so adorable. Now next up, I have this Luong Dragon series. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And these ones just look plain epic. Again, a series where I would love practically any one of these. I think like a sleeping one would be adorable, but also a sitting one. I really love the gold and black one. I love the like blue and black one that is sleeping down there. Also this one with this like cool, almost skull looking cap. This like woodland one with the antlers is so adorable. This sitting one, it looks so soft. The one with wings, like the larger wings spread out, is so cool. I just cannot decide which one I want. They're all so precious looking. I tried to actually open like all these boxes pretty safely. I don't display all my boxes, some of them do, but these larger ones I usually rarely do. But in most cases I try to like at least cut out the images I like the, you know, collection side thing or the front cover, and I actually put them in a scrapbook. Not only does it save space, but I also have a little scrapbook that I can go through and like, you know, remember these kinds of things. And I don't only put like these collectible things in there, like random pieces of paper or something that I find, like have a cute little wrapping paper, put a piece of that in there, you know, things like that, or a cute like simple sticker that I wouldn't want to use anywhere else. And we get like fancy packaging here, like it's suspended in plastic. And this card, the card artwork is so amazing. Again, it's very heavy cardstock. It's like very heavily pressed, so it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels very sturdy. And the figure comes in this like a little baggie to protect it, and it's suspended so it doesn't rattle around in there, which I totally understand because it has some more delicate features like the horns. And look at this cute little eggy. Like you couldn't really see, like most of them don't have eyes. I think like only this like shadow guy has eyes. And oh my goodness, he comes with a bunny. Like I looked at the images, but of course after, you know, a couple weeks of like waiting for them, I couldn't really remember anymore which like details the figure set, but these are amazing. The bunny is so adorable, and the shading, even like down to the roots of the hair, it's just beautiful. It's artistically painted, and it's so heavy and like nice quality feeling. Like even the egg is super heavy. Like this guy, he looks so cute. Like he still looks like he could be very vicious if he wants to, but he looks like so happy and adorable with his little bunny. I'm so happy about this one. All of them definitely hit my expectations. Now for this Nagi series, these are actually like small BJDs. These are purely for my friend. But again, I'm gonna unbox them and tell you guys the quality. These were not that expensive. I think they were like 25 or so bucks per figure, which for a B3D base body that actually you can customize a bit more. Like, you know, it has different hands and like faceplates, and you can swap out the hair and stuff between the figures. I think this is really good. Here you can see all of the packaging, and the artwork again is so adorable. Like this little boy in front with like the sheep, so cute. And you know, their little logo also very, very adorable. So let's actually have a look inside. Again, with these ones I don't really have any favorites or no favorites since I didn't pick them myself, but I you know, still think the figures are cute, and definitely they would be nice and customizable, especially for like the price. I think these would be amazing custom bases, and it looks like we got this little girl. The clothes are packed differently, and this comes also with like a heavy cardstock disc, and this artwork is so adorable. Like look at her sitting there with these like cats, and like I think they're all meant to be real cats and not cat plushes, and she even has her outfit with this like cat icon. It looks like her like top is more of this like, I don't know how to describe it, but more outdoor tablecloth typing, so I don't like that as much, but you know, the rest of the outfit looks really cute. And here you can see the figure. The face is very adorable, and actually, yeah, it comes apart really easily. You can take off the faceplate, the hair and the thing from the neck pack. One thing I noticed is that the parts are very heavy, so the head keeps slumping. It doesn't have the tension to hold it, and it just like friction fit in place. I actually had the problem beforehand that, or in general while I was unboxing these, that the hair pieces kept falling off. I guess that just happens. If you like, no, maybe you just display them, it's gonna be fine. If you like take them out to like change their clothes a lot, I think you may wanna like maybe shove like a tiny piece of tape in there or something to make it hold better. One thing I immediately noticed is, first of all, the gap between the hair pieces. I guess they're sculpted a bit more rounded, so they don't fit that perfectly. And the joints were misaligned. I had to like twist the joints a bit, but all of them actually worked pretty smoothly. It has a lot of articulation points, like you can move the legs a bit sideways and upways on the hip socket. It has like one underbutt and one like hip turning point. The knees are just a simple joint, not a double joint, so they don't fully bend, but they bend more than enough for posing. And the feet do too. Again, some of these joints were spun, so I had to carefully like, you know, bend them and like try to put them in place, but they spin really easily. And here you can actually see all the hand options. So we have simple point, double point options, and then these like open hands. But let's actually look at the close quality. One thing I also like is the face paint. Like it's not a full black for like the lash lines. For example, it's a brown, and these work very natural. First thing I tried is putting on the shoes, and that worked really well. And then I wanted to put on the top, and yeah, I tried to remove the hand. I used a decent bit of force, but I didn't dare to pull more. These were stuck on there. I don't know if you can actually get them off or if they would break. I don't know why they're on there that hard. You know, you have the hand options, you cannot even use them, and I actually couldn't get the top on at all because of the inner seams, so that was very unfortunate. But again, this is for my friend, and I really didn't want to break things. As for the shoes, they also don't fit with the socks at all, but as you can see, like the top kind of works. And yeah, I think overall this figure is very cute, but you know, the clothes are, they feel a bit cheap, but the shoes fit really well, so I think as a base they are great. I'm gonna package everything up, and I know my friend wants to customize their clothes anyways, and maybe even the hair and face. So, you know, it's totally fine. Like, they were bought with the intention of being customized, so, you know. Either way, the next one is this cute, like, wintry or, like, I guess, cozy little boy. He has, like, a sheep top and like, a little scarf and this cute sheep in the background. This is the guy from the cover, by the way. I think the artworks are absolutely adorable. And yeah, again, these are very well packaged, like nothing slipped in the package. The clothes are packaged separately, so I'm not too worried about, you know, anything breaking. Again, the headpiece came off way too easy, and this one actually had dropped way more. And yeah, the head is just so loose. It like slumps. It's gonna be fine because the scarf and like his clothes are gonna hold it up a bit more, but it just... a shame. Also, the bodies seem to be like absolutely similar. I think the only thing that changes a bit are like the face looks and, you know, the hairstyles, but else the bodies seem to be completely the same. And the same problem with the articulation. I had to realign all the joints, but I made sure to test all of them, and all of the joints again worked smoothly. They moved nicely. But of course, the next thing I wanted to check are the clothes. The hand poses are also the same. As for the clothes, these actually feel a bit more quality than the last ones. And actually the socks, they are a little bit less thick on the seams and they have a bit more of this foot shape. So I wanted to see if they actually fit into the shoes. The shoes fit a little bit looser, but that's because these feet and the shoes are stiff. So they need to that you can get them on. The scarf has this nice feature with a wire inside, and the jacket or the top is actually flexible. The trousers had some issues with like the logo peeling a tiny bit, but you can just stick that down again with some fabric glue. And the gummy like rubber band on the inside wasn't spread too evenly, so like they basically like had a very uneven like ruffling on that part, but honestly you cannot see that with the top anyways, so it's totally fine. But yeah, the like pullover is super adorable, and the scarf too, and here you can see the scarf indeed definitely holds the top. Again, couldn't get the socks on with the shoes, but I guess if you use like a thinner, actually like stocking fabric or something, it works well. I really love this like top fabric. It's like actually like looking very cozy, and he looks very, very adorable. The seams are in most parts actually finished also pretty well, so decent quality. And if you balance them right, even without stand, they actually stand by themselves with the shoes, and they're decently stable once you got it. So overall, if you want a customizable figure, I definitely would recommend them. I don't know if I would recommend them as like pure collectibles quality-wise though. But, you know, they were bought with that intention. Now the next thing is the surprise bags, as I mentioned. So they had a thing where you could spend, I think it was like $8 or $10 for these little surprise baggies. And you got a random figure that would, or you know, blind bag that would actually have at least the value that you paid, if not more. And yeah, we got two things. Originally, we wanted to split them up depending on what we got, but seeing this ice cream thing, we decided not to, and I decided to keep them. So with these figures, these are the Werewolf Tea Party series are like a fantasy series, and I really love the Popo and the Moon Lady. There were some figures my friend loved, so if I would have like pulled one of those, they would have gotten it 100%, but yeah, as you will see, I actually picked one I really liked. I usually don't really go for like human-esque figures too much. I like more of the cute animal variety, but I still think these figures are very cute, and I love fairy tales in general, so I'm not mad about this at all. On the other hand, this thing, these like ice cream-esque things, yeah, none of us would have ever gone for that or is mildly even interested in it. I tried to do some research, and it seems like the character on it is like a decently famous mascot slash character. Couldn't find these blind bags anywhere though. There were some very similar ones from different characters, and they went for like $12 or so on AliExpress. So they do seem to be a thing, but they didn't actually like exist, you know, on the website or anything. So yeah, I guess these were just whatever overstock leftovers they had. And it comes with like this weird like ice cream cone base, and then the characters are very simple. They're literally like this smooth, weird ice cream. I guess they're meant to be, you know, ice cream balls and or scoops with like animals in them. So we have like different types of cats and dogs, and they're almost all of them from the package. Like I'm missing this doggo, but it seems like these are the only characters you can get just in like 3 different sizes. But yeah, this thing is called Supremo Cat, so if you know anything more about this character, let me know in the comments down below. I'm actually very curious about this. But yeah, it seems like these are meant to be like stackable figures. Again, I really don't care about them, and I think they could look so much cuter than they actually would if they were more realistic. I actually may in the future try to make something very similar just out of clay in like a future little project. Like an ice cream scoop stackable thing, maybe even with magnets, that is just, you know, gonna be simple but cute, but made with like way more details, because I feel like else these figures aren't really worth it as much. But hey, this one is. And as you can see, I got the pipe player, the piper, and I absolutely love it. So, you know, in fairy tale things, the piper is the actual rat catcher of Hamelin. So basically, the story behind this is like a fairy tale that tells about a city that was plagued by rats, and a rat catcher came by and they told them, hey, we can help you if you pay me. I can lure the rats away. So he lured the rats away into the river and basically, you know, gotten rid of them. And the people decided, now we're not gonna pay you. We are gonna ignore your claims, even though you helped us. So he actually lured away the children of the city, or the person lured away the children of the city with his pipe too, as a revenge. So it's a story of like greed of the village that, you know, got met with, yeah, revenge from the piper. And this figure has such a cute shading. It's like a very simple and cutesy look with like the chubby cheeks. One thing I'm not too happy about is the shading on the flute, and I actually overworked that a bit later and like painted more pretty, but this is such a cute figure. I'm actually really happy about this, and this by far exceeded the value. I think these are like 18 or so bucks per thing, so definitely worth it. But yeah, as you can see, I got a lot of adorable things, and I'm happy with all of them besides the ice cream things. Again, these were random blind bags, so it's, you know, totally fine that I got something I don't care about, but the rest of them are so beautifully made, and just as a little treat, it's always nice. And I was actually planning on getting these figures for quite a long while, so I've saved up for them quite a long while, and I knew, besides the tiny Our Garden figures, which were new, you know, the ones where I had the series before, like all of these were planned purchases, so I saved for them for like months together with my friend, and we knew we would use the Black Friday deals. So after that worked out greatly, and I tend to only go for the figures that I really like most, if not all of them at best from the package, because I think like getting figures where you just want one chase figure, like especially as blind bag, isn't really the way to go. I'd rather like look online if I can find that specific figure. But all of these worked out amazingly well. And again, I split it with my friend, so we saved on shipping costs and all that. And they made me super happy, so, you know, why not? Gonna treat oneself once in a while. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below. Do you have like a figure series that you collect or want to collect? And as always, I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye!